The PlayStation 5 has brought some of the most unforgettable gaming experiences in recent years, blending next-gen visuals, lightning-fast loading, and immersive storytelling. Whether you're into open-world adventures, gripping narratives, or fast-paced action, the PS5 has delivered games that feel like true milestones. From emotionally charged single-player journeys to stunning technical showcases, these titles don't just look amazing, they play like a dream. These are the 10 absolute must-plays that every PS5 owner should dive into. In God of War Ragnarok, you play as Kratos, the once feared ghost of Sparta, now a father navigating the harsh realities of Norse mythology alongside his son Atreus. The game is praised for its deep emotional storytelling, stunning world design, and the evolving relationship between father and son. It builds on everything fans loved from the previous game and raises the stakes with gods, prophecies, and a looming war that threatens all realms. Kratos' struggle to break free from his violent past while guiding Atreus through destiny and danger makes this journey both powerful and unforgettable. It receives a Metacritic score of 94. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, you take control of Cloud Strife, a brooding ex-soldier turned mercenary, as he joins a group of eco-freedom fighters called Avalanche. Set in the industrial city of Midgar, the game quickly pulls you into a conflict between rebellion and a powerful mega-corporation draining the planet's life force. What makes this remake so beloved is how it reimagines a legendary classic with stunning visuals, deeper character moments, and a more cinematic story. The bond between characters and the emotional weight behind their journey turn every mission into something you genuinely care about as the world slowly unravels. It receives a Metacritic score of 87. In Bloodborne, you play as a hunter dropped into the cursed city of Yharnam, where a mysterious plague has turned people into horrifying beasts. The game is loved for its gothic horror atmosphere, cryptic storytelling, and intense sense of dread that never lets up. What makes it truly special is the fast and aggressive combat. You're encouraged to strike first, dodge fast, and keep the pressure on. Every weapon feels unique, with trick mechanics that change how you fight. The thrill of narrowly surviving brutal enemies and uncovering disturbing secrets makes Bloodborne a gripping experience from start to finish. It receives a Metacritic score of 92. Elden Ring begins with your character, the Tarnished, awakening in a broken world where gods have fallen, kingdoms lie in ruins, and everything wants to kill you. There's no hand-holding, no long intro cutscene, just silence, a cryptic message, and a world waiting to be explored. You walk out into Limgrave and immediately feel the scale of it all, with that massive golden tree glowing in the distance. What makes it so loved is the freedom. You can go anywhere, fight anything, or run from everything. You shape your build, your path, your legend. Whether you're a knight, sorcerer, or something in between, it's you who writes the story. Elden Ring receives a Metacritic score of 96, making it absolute masterpiece. Cyberpunk 2077 kicks off with you choosing who your version of V is going to be, Street Kid, Corpo, or Nomad, and right from the start, you're thrown into Night City, a place that's loud, dirty, alive, and full of trouble. The opening sets the stage with you hustling for creds and climbing the ladder, eventually leading to a mission that goes completely sideways and puts a digital ghost, Johnny Silverhand, right in your head. What people love about this game is how deep the world feels, how reactive it is, and how much personality V brings to every choice. Whether you're sneaking, hacking, or blasting through enemies, it always feels like your story. Cyberpunk 2077 receives a Metacritic score of 86 just because of launch with bugs, but now the game is fixed and good. Baldur's Gate 3 begins with you waking up on a Mind Flayer ship, freshly infected with a parasite that threatens to turn you into one of them. It's chaotic, weird, and immediately intense as you crash land and start gathering a group of equally cursed misfits. You create your own character or pick from origin characters like Astarion or Shadowheart, each with deep backstories and layers to uncover. What makes it so loved is how every choice, Every line of dialogue and every dice roll can shift your path. Whether you're seducing a vampire, arguing with a god, or blowing up a goblin camp, it always feels like your adventure. Baldur's Gate 3 received a Metacritic score of 96, making it immersive as it seems. Ghost of Tsushima begins with a brutal Mongol invasion, where you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai left for dead as his island burns around him. The intro throws you into a hopeless battle, where honor clashes with survival, and Jin is forced to question everything he was taught. What makes the game so loved is how it blends quiet beauty with intense action. Fields of flowers and bamboo forests are just as unforgettable as the sword duels. Jin's journey from noble warrior to the feared ghost is emotional, haunting, and full of tough choices that reshape not just him, but all of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima receives a Metacritic score of 84. The Last of Us Part 1 puts you in the shoes of Joel, a hardened survivor in a world that's completely fallen apart after a deadly outbreak. Right from the start, you feel the weight he carries: loss, anger, and a need to just keep going. But everything shifts when he's tasked with escorting Ellie, a young girl who might be the key to saving humanity. What makes this game a masterpiece isn't just the intense stealth and combat. It's the bond that slowly builds between two broken people. Every quiet moment, every fight, and every choice hits with real emotion. It receives a Metacritic score of 95, being masterpiece. Resident Evil 4 Remake drops you straight into tension as Leon S. Kennedy, now a hardened government agent, sent deep into a creepy European village to rescue the president's daughter. You're surrounded by villagers with axes and pitchforks. What fans love is how it blends horror and action so smoothly. The remake keeps the spirit of the original but adds tighter controls, smarter enemies, and a new mechanics every time encounter feels like a fight to survive. It received Metacritic score of 93. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 kicks off by throwing you back into the muddy, brutal heart of medieval Bohemia, right where the first game left off. You play as Henry, a blacksmith's son, still caught between royal politics, revenge, and figuring out his place in a world that doesn't care about nobility or kindness. It's slow, grounded, and doesn't try to impress you with flashy magic, just raw, honest realism. People love this series for its dedication to history, for making every sword fight feel earned, and for letting you live out a true medieval life where choices and consequences actually matter. The game secured Metacritic score of 88, making it legendary. Hogwarts Legacy starts with you stepping into the magical world as a fifth-year student joining Hogwarts under unusual circumstances. Right from the opening, you're thrown into danger, ancient secrets, and spell-slinging chaos before even getting to the castle. But once you do, it feels like coming home, wand in hand, house sorted, and classes waiting. What players love most is the freedom to explore every corner of the school, the Forbidden Forest, and the villages beyond, all while growing stronger in magic. You play as a fully customizable student, and whether you're brewing potions, dueling dark wizards, or flying over the countryside, it feels like your own wizarding journey. Hogwarts Legacy secured the Metacritic score of 84. Red Dead Redemption 2 starts with your gang hiding out in the freezing mountains, on the run after a job goes wrong. You play as Arthur Morgan, a loyal outlaw trying to hold things together while everything around him slowly falls apart. The intro sets the tone with desperation, hunger, and tension as you trudge through snow, looking for supplies and lost friends. What people love most is the emotional weight behind it all. Arthur's journey isn't just about guns and horses, it's about loyalty, redemption, and questioning the life he's lived. It's cinematic, raw, and hits you harder the deeper you go. Red Dead Redemption 2 achieved the Metacritic score of 97.